Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm looking real naked right now, y'all. I ain't got my lashes on. I don't feel right. I feel naked. Ew. Don't look naked, babe.
Yeah.
He's so nonchalant. I can't stand him. Y'all, today has been a day. I went to the doctor and I went and got a Eco DC.
Something at the GI.
GI. I went to the GI clinic.
Yeah.
And they did the thing. They put me to sleep. They put the thing down my throat to look at my esophagus because I have acid reflux.
Bad.
Really bad. That's why my voice sound raspy all the time, or sound deep, because my voice used to be a lot. What was that?
What?
What was that? What was that look?
What look?
What are you trying to say?
I didn't say nothing. What was you talking about?
So anyway, don't mind him, y'all, because he got jokes. He got jokes for days. He's just upset because he ain't been able to get none the past couple of days. So,
Really?
well, anyway, so I find out, well, we both went to the doctor like last month, and he found out that he has, well, they thought he had a polyp on his gallbladder. So today when we came in to the office, they told him it wasn't a polyp. He has gallstones. And so they said they don't remove gallstones anymore. They just remove the whole gallbladder. So he has to have a gallbladder surgery. He has to have his gallbladder removed. I had mine removed in 2001, I think it was.
Long time.
Long time ago. I told him it's nothing. I had it. My cousin had it. Her sister had it. My mother had it. You know, it's nothing. It's just the gallbladder is used to break down the food before it circulates to all the organs and stuff in your body. So without your gallbladder, it just takes your food longer to break down. But they told him he could go back to work maybe like a couple of days later.
He ain't even mentioned going back. We ain't even mentioned.
No, I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about when the.
Yeah.
Get punched in your face. So.
Right.
When we saw the doctor the last time, he said that the surgery was a in and out type of thing. He didn't have to stay in the hospital. He could be back at work within like 2 days or so. So it's nothing really major like that. Whoa, what is she doing? So I go today, and they did, because I was complaining to him about my acid reflux. I've had acid reflux for over 10 years now. And I've been taking medication, but I'm tired of taking medication for it. I want to know, is there something they can do permanently to where I don't have to keep taking medication for it? So, so they did the endoscopy. I think that's what it's called. Endoscopy, where they put you to sleep, they put the camera down your throat, and they look and see what's going on. So he came, after it was over with, they had to wait for me to come out of the anesthesia. So they called me in the office, and my husband went with me, and he's telling me that I have a hernia in my esophagus. And I'm like, what? I didn't know you can have a hernia any place else but in your stomach. So he says I have a hernia, and there's only two things they could do. I have two options. I could either continue to take medication the rest of my life, but more than likely it's not going to help. because we both had the sleeve surgery, gastric sleeve. And he said, with gastric sleeve, when you have gastric sleeve, if you had acid reflux before gastric sleeve makes it worse. And I did have acid reflux. I've had it for over 10 years, but it never bothered me. Once I had the sleeve, it came on like gangbusters. And now it's like damn near every day, all day long, off and on all day long, to where I can't sleep at night. My chest is burning. The doctor says sleep. The doctor says sleep on an incline or whatever, and I do that. Prop up the pillows. I do that, and it doesn't work. It does not work. I take Alka-Seltzer. It doesn't work. I take acid reflux medication. It doesn't work. And he told me, he said, yeah, you have a very, very severe case of acid reflux. So he said your only solution is to either continue taking medication, and we can try to up your dosage, but it probably won't work. He said, and I said, what's the or have a gastric bypass. He said most people that had gastric sleeve wind up with acid reflux and had to go back and have gastric bypass. So I'm like,
I did that from the beginning.
I'm like, are you kidding me? So you mean to tell me those are my only two options? I either take medication that's not gonna work, and I have to deal with, when I tell y'all this acid reflux is horrible, like it burns up to my neck, into my ears. There's times, my husband could tell you, there's times I was crying because it burns so bad. And I mean, to the point where it's burning my ears, like my ears is on fire, like literally. And then I'm up all night trying to get comfortable in order to get some sort of sleep. He wakes up talking about, babe, what, you can't just sleep, it's not good you staying up. And I'm like, I cannot help it. There's nothing I can do. I cannot sleep. That burning is so bad, it prevents me from sleeping. It's really bad. So, who wants to go back under the knife?
And I had 2 sleeves already.
Basically. And it's like, I wish they would have told me this. Nobody told me. Nobody told me that this is part of, the doctor. When I used to talk to the doctor about the sleeve, because you got to go see the psychiatrist, you got to go see this one, that one, the white one and the black one. So when I went to see these doctors, none of them ever said, well, one of the symptoms of gastric sleeve is the acid reflux. No, none of them ever mentioned it. None of them. And I asked questions with, so what exactly is it? What happens? What can I look forward to? Or, what do I have to look forward to after the surgery? And the only thing they said is, you're going to lose a lot of weight. You're going to feel really good about yourself. Da-da-da-da-da. That's it. None of them ever said anything about acid reflux. Well, mind you, after I started getting acid reflux and I spoke to them about it, their words to me was, yeah, most of our patients complain about acid reflux after the surgery. So if you notice, why didn't you alert me to this so I can make up my mind and decide whether or not I wanted to do this? I mean, you would...
Not one doctor ever mentioned it.
And it pissed me off because I'm like, when I was asking you, what do I have to look forward to, or not really look forward to, but what do I have to look to after this surgery? What's the symptoms? What's the downfalls? What's the positives? Only thing I ever heard was the positives. Oh, you're going to look great. you're going to lose weight fast right off the bat, and then it's going to slow down a little bit, and blah, 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 but you're going to love your results, this, and the third. That's all I was hearing from these doctors.
You can gain your weight
Yeah,
back.
you can gain. You have to maintain.
You can restretch your stomach.
And yeah, that's it. But other than that, I didn't hear nothing else. So now I'm stuck with this acid reflux that has me crying most of the nights. Or I have to get gastric. So I said to him, I said, you're telling me these are my only options? My only options? He said, yeah, unfortunately. He said, I wish I could, tell you something different, but you either take the medication, we could try to up your dosage, but it's probably not going to help.
And he never said what caused the hernia.
Yeah.
Like, how you get a hernia in your esophagus? Like,
yeah.
what caused
And
that?
then I asked him, he said, so I was like looking worried and stuff, and he started laughing. He said, don't worry. It's not life-threatening or anything like that. It's just a hernia, but the only way to solve your problem is through gastric bypass.
Like, that's just get gastric bypass, no biggie.
So now
Like,
I don't know.
People
I don't know
die
what
from that
I don't know what to do. Well, you could die from getting any surgery, and we could have died from getting a sleeve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my thing is, but I'm not putting that in there. I'm not putting that in the air. But I'm just like, man, like,
Whatever end.
yeah. I mean, what do y'all think?
And then I gotta have another surgery.
And then he has to have surgery, so he's gonna have to take off of work for surgery. And my daughter's gonna have to figure something out with my grandbaby, because somebody's gonna have to watch him, because his father has to work. So, and she works. So, I don't know. But I went completely off the rails. I just went left. I went left, man.
All right.
Because I was talking about why we out in the street. That's what I was talking. I meant to talk about, and I wound up talking about this. Anyway, y'all. Like I said, when it rains, it pours. So last night, my husband came home from work. I told y'all before, he gets home like maybe about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So he gets home.
I ain't been asleep yet.
Neither one of us has been asleep yet. He gets home, and we painted the living room. We laid the floor down, but it took us all night to do that, because we had to remove everything out of the living room, because I couldn't do it by myself. So we had to move everything out of the living room. Then we had to paint. And after the paint, and we had to put him and my son-in-law had to put the floor down. So
That's a 2 fan. Would you take that? No, I ain't got no backyard.
there's no backyard.
We definitely need a backyard.
So they laid down the floor. By the time we finished,
I didn't even finish. By the time I laid it and I started nailing it,
or whatever,
delivering it.
but we looked at the time, and it was almost time for the company to deliver the set. So we couldn't believe we was up that late. We was like, what? What time? We thought it was maybe about 3 o'clock in the morning. It was almost 8. And then I couldn't go to sleep after that, because my appointment at the doctor's was at 9.
And I couldn't go to sleep because I had to take her.
So we was up, and then the furniture company, they called and said that they would be there in 2 minutes. And they came into within those 2 minutes. And we get there, they get there, and we happy, yes, bring it in. And they can't bring it in.
It's too big.
The set was too big to come through our door.
And the back is not removable, so it was broad, like shit had broad back.
The only way they could have brought that in is if they would have broke it up and then brought it in. And who's paying for a broke set? Not us. So we sitting there, we trying to, don't get me wrong. I commend them because they did try to figure something out. They did try to twist it and turn it and to get it in, but it was not going in. So that was, I'm not going to say it was our fault because I don't know, is it?
We didn't think
Because we honestly didn't think to, I mean, most people, when they go shopping for furniture, they usually don't measure stuff.
But you think it's a basic
But
doorway.
you can, sometimes you can eyeball it, and look and.
But I didn't even think about that because I'm like, it's a regular standard doorway size, so you would think all furniture is gonna fit. But they would make furniture so different now. They big, thick pieces, not realizing if it's gonna fit through your door. So you do need anybody that's buying furniture, please measure your doors and the furniture you want.
Well, anyway, so that's what we did this time. So now we're on our way to, because we're going to, we bought the set from Bob's Furniture. The section was $3,000, a little over 3,000. What? Yeah, a little over 3,000. So it's paid for. So they couldn't bring it in. So now we're on our way to Bob's to pick out another living room set because it can't go through the door. So we're kind of like peed off because it's like, first that we stayed up all night, didn't get no sleep.
All that work we did.
Then we go to the doctor, find out that we both have to have surgeries, basically. Then the couch comes. Mind you, we had to wait like 3 weeks for it to get here. And then it don't fit in the damn door. So now we on our way to pick out something.
I'm so sleepy.
I'm sleepy too. And then on top of that, he wants sex. And I'm tired. I can't do it. Right, boo? So, anyway, we're gonna go. Because I'll talk to y'all later. If I find something, I'll let y'all know. If I find something I really like, I'll let you know. If we don't find something, they just gonna have to give us back our money. Because
I don't want to go nowhere else. I like that.
They have very nice furniture.
Yeah.
And no, I don't want keep going.
This store, that store.
I mean, there's Raymore and Flanagan right around the corner. But Bob's is nice. I like Bob's. Plus they have ice cream,
Oh God.
They have treats for people that come there. They have chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla ice cream. They have a nice little ice cream freezer. And then on top of it, not on the top, right next to it is a table with coffee and pastries and stuff like that. And it's all for the customers. So.
That's the only reason why you're going for ice cream.
Oh, God. So, when we get there, I'm going to get me some ice cream. And my throat is sore because when they put me to sleep, they had to put this thing down my throat so they can put the camera down there to see. But now, they must have yanked that shit out of my throat because my throat's sore as hell right now.
They do it quick.
My throat is really sore. But anyway, oh shoot, that light is killing me. I'm gonna go. If I find something, I'll let you know. Either way, I'll let y'all know something. All right? Peace.